All right, good morning everyone. Thank you so much for joining me on this Friday morning. I also want to let you know that this workout, and I'm going to repeat it for those who are just jumping on, this is a ChaLEAN Extreme inspired workout. So it's kind of going to be a lower and upper body together. You've seen this before, you've done it before with me, but ChaLEAN is a dear friend of mine now. We've been working together for about 8 months, and so I'm excited to do this. I think we are going to do this every Friday. And for you guys who are taking my class maybe for the first time, just take a break at any time that you need it. Don't try to keep up. You probably have me on the full view, which is great. But if you are on gallery view, never look at anybody else. You know, some people have been training for 40 years. Some people have been training maybe for 2 years, right? So don't try to keep up. Just do what you can do. Most mindful is of your knees and of your back. I'm always going to be giving you cues like that. But with that said, I am so excited to have you this morning. Let's go ahead and get warmed up and started. All right, so let's go ahead and just separate those legs, hip width, put the hands on the hips, and we're just going to squat it down and just pulse it up and down, okay? Just moving those legs, just getting the blood flowing. I'm so excited to have you all here this morning. It makes me so happy. Good Friday morning. It's always a good Friday, right? Maybe Good Friday for you and your faith is something different, but to me, it's always a good Friday. Inhale and exhale. Breathing in and out. Okay, we're gonna start reaching. Okay, so we're gonna squat with a reach, squat with a reach. Up and over. Each time, try to stretch a little bit further through the side, up and over. So good. Up and over. And these don't have to be big squats, these little squats in the middle. This is just like a little demi squat. All right, now we're going to start reaching across the front, okay? Drive those arms across the front. Little rotation, that's fine, not big. If you haven't done anything yet this morning, okay? Just breathe it across, blow it out. 5 more. Last one. Good, let's go ahead. I'm gonna just turn myself to the side. Let's get that hamstring out in front of us. Let's go ahead and drive that left arm down the leg. Feel that hamstring stretch. And let's twist it to the other side. All the way down to the other side. And the last one, come forward, slight bend in those knees, drag your hands all the way down those legs till you hit the floor. Make sure you're keeping those knees bent. Drop that down. Let your head just fall out of your spine. If you want to take a full ragdoll, grab opposite elbows. Breathe, shaking that head yes and no. And then lift halfway up. Okay, let's get that spine mobile. We're gonna round it up and arch it out. Round it up like a cat, arch it out. One more time, round it, arch it out, and then take it all the way to the top. Let's grab our dumbbells. Okay, first one we're gonna do, guys, is going to be a sumo squat with a hip lift. So you're gonna take, I have 10s. I'm not going super heavy because I have my workout after this, okay? So we're gonna place those up on our shoulders. If you wanna just hold them here at your shoulders, that's fine as well, but we're gonna hold them here. We're gonna do a wide sumo squat with a hip lift. So just watch the first one. We're coming down, and then we're gonna lift up that hip. And we're gonna drop, and we're gonna lift the hip. So it's almost like a hip abduction, okay? So let's sink down with me. Sink down, like you're sitting in a baby chair behind you, and lift that leg. So think of it as a hip lift, more of bringing your hip to your rib versus bringing your leg up to the side. Does that make sense? Bring your rib to your hip. Yes, rib to hip. There we go, beautiful. Breathe through this, nice deep squat. And if you have any knee issues, just go easy, okay? Go a little bit smaller maybe than you would normally go. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. 2 more. You got this, guys. Beautiful form, everyone. Good. Last one. All the way up. Good, let's go ahead and take those off of our shoulders. And we're gonna go down a little bit lighter in weight on this next one. Okay, so maybe it's an 8, maybe it's a 5. Again, I don't know your strength, so you're gonna do what you can do. Left leg is forward, right leg is back. We're gonna do a lunge with a shoulder press. So I'm turning to the side so you can see those legs of mine. We're coming all the way down and we're pressing all the way up. So hips square forward, bring those dumbbells to your shoulders and press back up. We're pressing through both of our legs. All right, let's do this. All the way down, yes. Bringing those arms down. Try to keep those hands, Kim, keep those hands in close to your body. Yep, like this right here. You got it, up and down. So it's like your biceps are chafing your sides. Beautiful, there we go. Inhale and exhale, press. Push through those legs. Push equally through those legs. So don't just push out of the front leg, push out of both. Inhale down and exhale up. Inhale down, exhale up. One more, and then we're switching to the other side. All right, let's go ahead. Turn yourself to the other side. Hands up. You can face me if you want, so you can see me. But biggest thing is that knee, I turn to the side so you can see my knee. This leg, okay, this knee is directly over that ankle at all times. Inhale and exhale, press. Inhale, exhale, press. I'm gonna come watch you. Inhale, exhale, press. Beautiful, everyone. And as it gets harder, just know you can go smaller ranges of motion. Okay, you don't have to go all the way down and all the way up. 2 more. Press. And last one. Good, breathe. Go ahead and grab your heavier dumbbells again. Another set of sumo with the hip lift. So like I said, when you need a break, take it. If you need a sip of water, take it. Hands on those shoulders. Okay, get those weights up there. Wide sumo, sink it down. Hip lift, right? And remember, it's rib to hip. Okay, think of bringing the top of your hip to the bottom of your rib. What you're thinking about is your obliques. Again, sink, breathe. Inhale down, exhale up. As you bring it up, think of blowing out that air. Now those obliques, I say you're new to fitness. Your obliques are that area where most people call your muffin top, okay? It's that area that when we wear those jeans that might be a little too tight, you feel that little fluff. That's what we're working on. Push it up, 1 more on each side. Push it up. Push it up. Good. Let's go ahead and take those down. Grab your dumbbells again for the shoulder press. Okay, and going back at it. This time I'm going to give you a variation. For those who take my class often, you're going to lift your leg up on this one. Okay, so that means left leg forward, right leg back. Hands are still here, but when you come up and press up, you're lifting the leg. So I'm going to challenge your balance. Everybody can do this. Okay, and if you can't, you're going to come up and you're going to tap your foot, or you're going to do the exact same one we did before, pressing up and down. You ready? All the way down, pressing it up. Step it back, press it up, and squeeze. What I want you to think about, I'm going to come in close. When you come up and you lunge and you lift, you squeeze that cheek under, okay? Tuck and squeeze. Find a focal point. Maybe you're looking at me, but what I want you to think about when you push back up is finding something to look at that doesn't move, okay? Because it really helps with your balance. Inhale down, pressing it up. 2 more on this side. Press, all the way up. Press, good. Let's turn it around, okay? Now I'm going right leg forward, left leg back. Hands same position, same everything. Beginner is both legs, intermediate is a tap, more advanced is full balance. Let's do it. Lift, press. I'm gonna watch you. Remember, as you need a break. Beautiful summer, gorgeous. Yes, Kim. So good, Andy. Keisha, I wish I could see you better. You keep disappearing in the Golden Gate Bridge. Kelly, awesome job. Maybe you can get rid of that virtual background so I can see you better. It'd be awesome. I love it, but yes, Julie. Awesome, Jules. Perfect, Sheila. Sheila, step back a little bit more. Careful of that knee, please. There you go, Karen. Gorgeous, Amy and Alex. Awesome, Sabina. Beautiful, Lori. Last one. All the way down. Okay, you know what's coming. One more set. Let's go ahead and put those back up on our shoulders. Right? And we're going one more set of sumo with the hip lift. So let's widen those legs. If you want to even widen them more, turn those toes out a little bit. Sink it down and lift up to that hip. Right? And again, hip to rib. Hip to rib. Sink, hip. Yes, yes, mind muscle connection right here, okay, in that area. So when you lift, you think, ugh, you bring that rib to the hip, okay? The hip to the rib and the rib to the hip. Good, beautiful, and lift. Inhale, exhale. So good, everyone. Beautiful form, gorgeous. Breathe through it. Down and lift. Down and lift. One more on each side now. Ready? This is one and one. So good. Last set. Let's go ahead and grab those dumbbells you were using for shoulder press. Left leg forward, right leg back, hands up on top. The only thing I'm going to change this time, watch my arms. Instead of being in here, we're going wide now, and we're going to press it up. So I should be able to see your biceps forward. Kelly B. Yes, thank you. All I saw was your chest. Okay, so left leg forward, right leg back, all the way down. Pressing it up and squeezing through that glute. Inhale down, pressing it up. Inhale down, press it up. Remember, everything is tight. So if you can keep your feet down, just keep them down, you know that. Or you can tap it in, or you can take it all the way up. When you push it up overhead, you have to think chest, shoulders, and triceps. It's the front of your shoulder, it's the upper chest, and it's pushing through the arms to a straight leg. Two more. Breathe. Exhale on the way up. I'm going to turn myself around. Okay? Left leg forward, right leg back now. Wrong. Right leg forward. Sorry, my bad. All the way down. Okay? And all the way up. So for me, my right leg is not my best balance leg. My left leg is my balance leg. So this side might be a little harder for you. Okay? If it is, don't worry about it. Just try to keep your eyes on a focal point. Okay, I'm going to face you so I can see you. Now that you know that form, that knee is over the ankle. Good. Lift. Down and lift. Two more. Inhale, exhale, breathe. Press it back, inhale, exhale, and breathe. Grab a sip of water, and we're going into our next series. Just gonna grab a little bit more. All right, so our next series that we're going into is going to be a push-up with a hip lift. So, get down on the ground. Now, if you don't like push-ups, it's okay. You will in time. All right? So we're going down on the ground. You choose. If you're a beginner, you're on your hands like this. You're pushing and you're lifting a leg. If you are intermediate, you're here, you're pushing, you're lifting a leg. If you're more advanced, you're up here, you're pushing and you're lifting a leg. Okay, choose whatever you want to do right now. We're only going to do 10 of them. If you can do 2, I'll be happy. Okay, so choose your weapon. Like I said, I'm going to do my workout after this. So I'm going to go down on my knees. Okay, so we're going all the way down. Chest touches. We lift, and as we lift the leg up. Inhale down. Press and lift. All the way down. and lift. Make sure when you're lifting up that you're not breaking in the back. Okay, we don't want to dump into our lower back. Pressing it up. You got this. Lift and lift. Last two. Lift and lift. Drop to your knees. Push back. If you have knee problems, keep your butt up. Otherwise, go all the way back into child pose. Okay? I know you guys are hanging in there. All right, and now we're gonna actually come back up, and I'm trying to stay true to what the CHALEAN Extreme is. So we're gonna come up and we're gonna do a deadlift with a rear delt fly, back to back with this. So come on up, grab your lightest of your weights, maybe 5 or 8. Okay, so the deadlift part is gonna be easy with the weight, but the rear delt fly will not. So our feet are gonna be straight ahead. Let me show you this way, straight ahead. My biggest thing is that your back, this is why I always turn to the side. I don't want this. I don't want your back to be out of alignment. I want you to push your butt back. Try to keep your legs as straight as possible. You're gonna lift up, squeeze the glutes, come back down, rear delt fly. Lift, squeeze the glutes, come down, rear delt fly. All right, let's do this. So lean forward into that deadlift, lift with the glutes and the hamstrings in the back. Come down again, lean forward, drive away with the pinkies, and come back down. Squeeze it up. Inhale down, squeeze it up. Lower, press, okay? Squeeze it under, down, out, and down again. So squeeze it up for the hamstrings and glutes, lower down, press it away. Keep going, lower, squeeze it up. Down, lift, okay? Pull it up. All glutes, hamstrings, low back, then rear delts. The rear part of the shoulder, okay? All the way down. Squeeze it up. Come back to the bend. Lateral raise. Back down and lift. All the way down. Out. Here and lift. So the extreme part is going to be, we're going to stay forward and we're going to burn these rear delts out. So look at my back. I'm not like this. So if you're rounded like this right now, stick your butt out and we're gonna drive away with those pinkies. So we're gonna lift and we're gonna lift. And what we're not gonna do is come all the way down. We're gonna keep them out there. Keep them out halfway. Beautiful. Don't drop them all the way down. Stick out your butt, Jules. That means Julie Stava. Lori, lead away with your pinkies. There you go, Sabina, beautiful. Yes, Andy. Gorgeous. There we go, Julie. Yes. Lean forward, Lexi, a little bit more if you can. Remember, we're doing rear delt. Lead away with the pinkies. Make them burn. Lori, face your hands to your body. Okay, turn your hands facing your body. Yes, that way. You got it. Now push. 2 more. Last one. Drop them and go back down on the floor for push-ups. So, if the last time you did it on your feet and you feel tired now, then go on your knees. Okay, I'm going on my knees. Okay, I have zero pride and ego in this anymore. I'm all good. I do what's right for me. Widen those hands, hips down, drop it down, lift the leg. Now, if you are on your knees and you lift up, you can also straight lift your leg, okay, if you want. But all the way down and lift. Keep that butt down though. I don't want to see you push back when you come up. Like push back with your butt and then do this. Okay, body is straight. And we lift. Lower, lift, lower, and lift. Lower and lift. Inhale, exhale. Last one. Inhale, exhale. Walk it in. Grab those dumbbells again. Go a little heavier this time. Challenge yourself. Maybe a little heavier in those deadlifts. Okay, maybe it's a 10, maybe it's an 8. Maybe it's even more if you're that strong. Okay, so feet are hip width apart. Doing the deadlift again. So, lean forward, squeeze the hamstrings. Come down, lateral raise. Okay, squeeze hamstrings, lower, lateral raise. Squeeze hamstrings, lower, lateral raise. I'm watching you. Squeeze hamstrings, lower, lateral. Yes, and biggest thing is that we don't throw. Now, I don't mind a little momentum on like the last 3 reps. Otherwise, you have to use the muscle, mind-muscle connection. Squeeze the glutes, press the butt back, lateral raise, squeeze it up, gorgeous. All the way down, squeeze the hamstrings, down and lateral raise. Hamstring squeeze and lateral. Squeeze it up, drop, lateral, 2 more. Squeeze the hamstrings, drop, keep that back neutral, lateral. Again, now we're staying down here this time. Stay forward into that bent over hinge position. Drive away with the pinkies and the elbows. Okay? This is the extreme part of it. This is the hard part. This is why her CHALEAN Extreme, there were these extreme things at the end of every set. Squeeze. Press it away. Go only as high as you can. For 5. Beautiful. 4. Lead away with the pinkies. 3, 2, and last 1. Beautiful. Go ahead and grab your heavier weights again now. We're going to go into our bicep curls, okay, with a squat. So we're going to go wide. Big, wide sumus. Hands are in front of you. Palms are facing up, chest is up. We're going to sink down. Okay, I'm going to come in close here. Okay, I'm going to sink down. Good morning, my daughter Maggie. Sink it down. As we lift it up, we squeeze. I'm going to turn to the side. As you drop it down, you know what I don't want to see? I want to see the elbows out here. Lock them by your side and squeeze it up. Let's do it. Open, squeeze. Open and squeeze. Beautiful. Yes, Julie. Beautiful. Careful, everyone, that we don't, as we come down, drop our chest here. It's not what it's about. It's dropping through the legs and squeezing back up. Make sure you're opening those arms the whole way. One of the things I will say is don't stop short here. Unless it's way too hard for you, actually you're making it harder by stopping halfway. Come all the way down. And if you can't bring it all the way up by keeping your elbows at your side, just come up partial range, okay? But definitely stretch it all the way. We want to get that full range of motion. 2 more. Then we're going to hold it down. Hold it down. This is the extreme part. Hold down here. Go wide. Go lower. Feel more stretch in the inner thighs. And we're pulsing it out at the bottom. Pulse. Push through the heels. If you have sneakers on, think about pushing your toes to the end of your sneakers. Push and push. Push for 5. You got this. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Go ahead and bring those back together. Shrug those shoulders out. Now we're going to do a squat with a side bend. So feet are together. Same weights in your hands unless you need to go lighter. Okay, so we're going to do a squat. I'm going to show you from the side again. It's always as if you're sitting back into a kid's chair. Okay, without doing this, without bowing. Okay, you're sitting back. We're going to lift, and like you're going through 2 panes of glass, you're going to reach right, reach left. Bring it back. Squat, lift, reach right, reach left. Let's do this. Sit down, lift, reach right, reach left. Don't go beyond what you can do. Reach right, reach left. It's as if you're dragging your dumbbells down your legs, but pretend you're going through, if I looked at you from the side, you're going through 2 panes of glass. Beautiful. Yes. All the way down. Sit back in the baby chair. Reach, reach, squat, lift, reach, and reach. Beautiful position, everyone. Squat, lift. This is a lateral bend. Okay, your spine does 4 things. Okay, your spine flexes, it extends, it rotates, and it laterally bends, is what we're doing now. So we're not doing any rotation right now. We're just doing lateral bends. So squat it down and hold it with me. Sit down into the baby chair. Stay down. Sit down and hold. Sit back and hold. Drive back to the heels. You should be able to lift up your toes. Lift your chest up, please. No bowing. Stay there. Now pulse it through the heels for 10, 9. Breathe through this. If you need to come up a little, come up a little. Okay, 5, 4, 3, 2, and all the way up. Shake those legs out. That was awesome, guys. We're going back into a sumo with the bicep curl. So if you're going, ugh, that was really heavy, grab a lighter weight, okay? I don't care. I can't tell what you're lifting. I mean, I can see that you have a weight in your hand, but I could care less. I have no judgment. Anybody who's taken my class for the gazillion years that I've been teaching, you know I have no judgment. It's whatever your level is. I never say, some days you don't get a good night's sleep and you can't lift as much. So what? That's a big deal. As my mom says, so what? Who cares? Okay, so turn those feet out, big sumo, chest up, sink down, and then squeeze those biceps up. All the way down. Each time you come down, guys, watch me. Come down a little, maybe an 1/8 of an inch lower. You can do that. You know you can, right? It's only your head saying you can't, okay? Change your thinking. When you change your thinking, you change everything, okay? Change the negative thoughts. I did a post the other day on Instagram about that. Squeeze those biceps hard. People, geez, they just want to be negative all the time, okay? So try to be the positive light for them. Try to change that negative thought and make it positive, because all good and bad, right, work together for good, all right? Hold it down now. Hold it down. We're going to pulse it up. Watch my foot. You're going to raise up on your right toe, and you're going to pulse for 5, 4. Raise up on that toe. 3, 2. Drop the right heel. Lift the left. Pulse for 5, 4. Breathe. 3, 2, 1. Bring it up. Good. Breathe. Going back into our squat with our side bend. Feet are hip width apart. Again, turning to the side to show you. Sit into the kid's chair. Now, I will tell you, I teach this all the time in my classes. If you have something at home, even a set of dumbbells that you can put your heels up on, sometimes that helps, because if you don't have the flexibility in that lower leg to sit down into that little baby chair, and you're doing this and you're leaning forward, then get your heels raised up. Okay, maybe a 2x4, even a broomstick handle would work. Sinking down, okay? And then bringing it up. So ready? Let's do it. Sink down, lift, side bend right, side bend left. Sink, lift. Feet are hip width apart. Look down, make sure your feet aren't like this. Okay, because some of you, your feet are super wide. And reach, and reach. Beautiful. Sit, squat, bend, bend. Sit, squat, lift, bend, bend. Let's take up the tempo. Squat, lift, bend, bend. Squat, lift, bend, bend. Remember, you're going through 2 panes of glass. Okay? Squat, lift, bend. Keep the body straight, bend. Only as far as you can. Not everybody has a good lateral bend in their spine. Okay, maybe you have scoliosis. Maybe you just have had back issues. You've got to go easy. Okay, you have to listen to your body. Don't listen to your head sometimes. Your head will be in those pain receptors, but in regards to, like, can I do another one? If your head says no, if your body says no, that's a different story. Last one, hold it down. Okay, remember, like you're leaning back in that baby chair, pulse it through the heels. Look at my toes. My toes are off the ground. Keep the chest up. Pulse it. Pulse for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Take it up. Go ahead and grab a sip of water. Keep one of those dumbbells, because we're going to go into a lunge with a row, okay? So while you're getting a sip of water, watch. We're going to step forward with our left leg. Your dumbbell is going to be in your right hand. You're going to step forward into a lunge. You're going to lean forward. You're going to drop the arm down. You're going to row. You're going to drop it down, and you're going to push yourself back up. Okay? So, if you're ready to go, let's go. I'm just going to grab a sip. All right. So let's go. We're gonna step out with that left leg. Let me tell you this, if you have knee problems, you've got to watch yourself on this. So you might only be able to go here, okay, and bend down. Others might be able to go all the way out here. The biggest thing is that that knee never goes over the toe line. So sink down into the lunge. Your other hand is on your thigh. You're going to row, squeeze the back muscles, bring the arm back down, then push yourself back up. Again, front lunge, lower the arm, row, down, back up. Let me see you. Go, lunge, arm down, row, down, lift back up. Beautiful. There you go. Julie Marlowe, you got this one down. I'm sure this one's etched in stone. Pulling that back, down, and lift it back up. You're doing so good, everyone. Lower, row, down, back up. You have 2 more on this side. Into the lunge, lower, row in that back, down, and back up. 1 more. Inhale, down, row, drop, lift back up. Switch the dumbbell to the left hand. Stepping forward with the right, no rest. All the way down, hand on the top of that thigh. Drop the left arm, row, down, push back. If this is getting difficult, shorten your range of motion of your lunge. That's all. It's not that big a deal. All the way down, squeeze it up, down, and lift. I'm gonna watch you go. Forward, row, squeeze the back, and push it back up. All the way down. Pull. There. Back up. Gorgeous. Look at those knees, guys. Yes. Keep the chest up. Don't break in the back. Last one. Chest is up. Row. And back up. Breathe. All right, so I'm going to have you use that same weight. Maybe you need heavier. We're going up overhead. So we're going into a wide squat. Okay, wide squat. It's not a sumo, which means that the feet aren't turned out like this. The toes are forward. The feet are about 18 to 20 inches apart. Hands are overhead. We're sinking down into our squat. We're pressing up overhead for those triceps. Okay? Wide squat and lift. And watch me. It's not this. It's not here. And drop the chest down. Okay, and push up. It's keeping those arms up. As you come down, those arms come down. Only go as far as you can. Your squat might be here, okay? Please don't wrench your neck by trying to do more than you can, okay? I'm not being negative at all. It's just I'm being realistic. Okay, I'm 53. I don't do stupid stuff anymore. I hate to use that word because I always say that's like an adult word, you know? Even sometimes I don't feel like an adult when I say stupid. Okay, all the way down and all the way up. 2 more. Keep that chest up and lift. Last one. All the way down and lift. Bring it back over. Another set of lunge with a row. Take a deep breath in. I'm going to give you about 10 seconds. Okay, breathe. First one is stepping forward with the left. You ready to go? 3, 2, step forward. Left hand on the upper thigh. Right arms down, row. Down, lift. All the way down. Squeeze, down and lift. Go. Lunge forward. Row. Down, lift back up. Down, row, squeeze the back. Down and lift. So perfect. Awesome, everyone. Beautiful form. And back up. All the way down. Squeeze it up. Down and lift. Last one. All the way down. Squeeze it up. Lower. Back up. Same thing on the other side. Okay? Stepping forward, right. Hand on the leg. Reach the arm down. Row. Down and lift. All the way forward. Row. Down. Lift it back up. You can assist yourself on the way back up by kind of doing a bicep curl and de-weighting yourself, if that helps a little bit more. Row, down, push back up, and lift. Breathe. Inhale, down, row, down, and lift. Again, everybody, beautiful form. Gorgeous row. Remember, there's 4 parts. A is the lunge, B is down, C is row, D is down, E is back up. Again, inhale down, row, drop, back up. This is your last one. All the way forward, down, row, down, and lift back up and breathe. Go ahead and grab those dumbbells again. Breathe, sorry, 1 dumbbell, my bad. 1 dumbbell, we're going back up overhead. Okay, this time, you're not gonna do a wide squat. You're gonna do a squat with your hips width apart. And instead of grabbing it the way we did before, we're gonna grab our dumbbell by the ends. So I don't know what type of dumbbells you have. If you can grab them like this, that's what I want. Okay? Hands are still going up overhead. Squat is into a little baby chair. We're going to sit down and we're going to lift it up. We're going to squat it down and we're going to lift it up. You guys are doing awesome. Squat and lift, don't bow. Squat, press. Keep those elbows in close. Okay, try to squeeze your head with your biceps. Try not to let them flare out here. Okay, squat and lift. You're gonna feel more tricep if you do. And lift, squat, and lift. 2 more. You should feel this in the entire body. Down the back, last one. All the way up, beautiful. Go ahead and put that down. Take a little breath. If your heart rate is up, give yourself about, say 10 to 20 seconds before we come down on the ground. Okay? So you can actually come down, but don't lay down yet. Let the heart rate come down. Maybe you take a check of your heart rate. See if it's up there. I can give you a 10-second count. Okay? Check that heart rate. My heart rate's up. Obviously, I'm talking the whole time. I've literally been talking for 40 minutes straight. Okay? Now lay down with your dumbbells for chest. So that could be 10, 8, maybe it's 5 for you. So do what you can do. We're doing a chest press. Okay? We're laying down on our backs. I'm going to move this out of the way. All right? So we're going to take those hands up overhead. This is a chest press. Watch my legs. Beginners, feet are down. Intermediate, feet are at tabletop with your back imprinted. More advanced, you've done this with me before, where we do a chest press and we lower the leg down as we go down and lift back up. Now watch my back. If you start to lower the leg, the more advanced people, and your back comes off the ground, just stay in tabletop. Okay, ready? So choose what you're gonna do. Feet here, or you're gonna do the leg lowering, arms come down. Okay, lowering that leg, pressing back up. So we're alternating the leg lowering. There's a lot going on here. So you're thinking about your chest, your shoulders, your triceps, your core, right? Your back is imprinted. Okay, you're using right and left brain. I'm making you, as you come down with both hands, I'm making you drop one leg at a time. So your right and left brain are going nuts in there, okay? But it's awesome. I was telling my class the other day, dropping that down. Remember, imprinting that spine, keep pushing it down. There was a book in college, and I think his name was Herbert Benson. And Karen, you might remember this because you were an exercise phys, I think, too. But it was called the relaxation response. And he talked about using right and left brain and how it creates a relaxation response. That's where you'll always see me challenging you up on a leg, balancing, one arm at a time stuff. Okay, now just hold them up there. Okay, hold them up. And we're gonna lower slow, 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 all the way down with those arms and slow back up. It's almost like a tempo of 5. So 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. This is that extreme part. All the way down. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 5, 4. Imprint that spine because I can't come watch you on this one. I know you're doing it though because you're listening. 5, 4, 3, 2. Elbows touch. 5, 4, 3, 2. Here. Bring them into your chest. Bring your weights down. We're doing some abs back to back. So put your knees into your chest, your hands around the nape of your neck, and we're crunching up for abs. Knees to elbows and elbows to knees. Try to take your tailbone off the ground. Lower, lift, squeeze. Lower, lift, squeeze. Now, if you are doing the last one correct, okay, that means you are imprinting your spine. You should already feel your abs starting to work here. Squeeze it up. So thinking about taking the tailbone off the ground. Do not put your hands behind your head. Do not pull. I can't even do it because I'll wrench my neck. Okay? Squeezing that in. The only thing coming back down are your shoulder blades and then your tailbone. And then you lift them back up. Squeeze. Now hold it up there. Okay? We're going to pulse it out right here. 10, 9, at the top. 1 inch. Not 3, not 10 inches. 1. Squeeze. Squeeze for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Put the feet down. Lift the hips up. And breathe. We have another set of chest, another set of abs, and then we have a stretch. Grab your dumbbells again, right at your side. Okay, doing the same thing. So last time, if you had your feet on the ground and you were imprinting, maybe try bring them up, okay? If you want to stay there, stay there, okay? If you had them up but didn't lower your legs, maybe try to lower. So we're coming all the way down, elbows to the ground as we lower the right leg. Imprint spine, lift back up. Be sure when you lower that leg that there's no room for a little Matchbox car or a little Hot Wheels, okay, car. Can you tell how long I've been teaching? Because when the kids were little, they had Matchbox and Hot Wheels, and I used to use their little cars to try to drive underneath my clients' backs. I'm like, if I can get a Matchbox car under, you're not imprinting your spine. There should be no bridge, right? There should be no overpass, right? So bringing it up. And if this is getting difficult to lower the legs and imprint, just stay there with those legs, okay? Stay there in tabletop. Keep imprinting. Your back, your whole core should be feeling it. You should feel it in your ribs. You should feel it in your back. You should feel it in your abs, your arms, your chest, your shoulders, your triceps. Okay, now slow. Okay, if you're not lowering the leg, just leave them there now. And we're lowering down, slow up. All the way down, slow down. 4, 3, 2, touch. Up. Press that back into the pad. If you can't, put your feet down, please. Lower down. 5, 4. Imprint spine. Like you're trying to make an imprint on your pad underneath you. All the way down. 5, 4. Slow. 3, 2. Imprint spine. I'm going to keep saying it. Okay? Because that's the first thing that lets go. All movement initiates from your core, your trunk. So if that's not strong, it's like a tree that's not strong. How can the tree's limbs be strong if their core or their trunk is weak? Doesn't even make sense, right? Last one all the way up. Bring the feet down. Bring the dumbbells down by your side. Last set of abs. Take those legs up. Grab the back side of your legs. Round your chest up. Okay, we're going to lower those legs one at a time. Lower right, lift. Lower left, lift. Keep that chest up. Lift. If you need to use your hands behind your head because you don't have the strength in your neck yet, then do that, okay? If that's you. Maybe you don't have the flexibility in the legs to keep them straight. So what? Bend them. It's the same thing, but you got to make sure that you're imprinting that spine. Okay? Down. And lift, okay, down, lift, down, and lift. If you can keep the legs straight, it makes it a little bit harder, okay? But that's a flexibility thing, okay? Lower, only lower as far as you can, keeping that back imprinted. Beautiful. Lower and lower, 2 more. Lower and lower. Put the feet on the ground, lift the hips, release the tension from the back. We're gonna go into our stretch next. Go ahead and pull those knees into your chest. I hope you can stay for the stretch. I totally understand if you need to go. But with that said, I'm going to keep stretching and I'm going to just say a few things before anybody has to jump off. Is today and tomorrow, I know I've been offering for the last month free classes, okay, for the first one. Today and tomorrow are my last day of free classes. So tomorrow is my booty class. So if you have anybody who says, you know, I've been wanting to try it, but just, you know, hasn't worked, go ahead and take the leg up straight. Please recommend it to them, okay? Because after that, they can, you know, go to my Mind Body and pay per session. They can do a bulk of 10 if they want, totally up to them, okay? Let's go ahead and bring that left leg down, right knee in, okay? So if you have to go, I get it, but I just wanted to say thank you so much. Bye. Thank you so much for joining me. I'd love to have you DM me on Instagram if that's how you found me, or through CHALEAN, and we can figure out what's gonna be best for you. Okay, take that leg up straight. You guys did so good today. Thank you so much. I know some of you have to rush off to work. Okay, now either when you come up on this one, guys, either you can roll yourself up. I'm not a roller, but I like to turn to the side and come on up. All right, so we're gonna come here. We're gonna place our feet in front of us. Okay, one foot in front of the other, and we're just gonna lean forward into those hips. Drop the head down and breathe. And then roll it up, let your head be the last thing up. Switch the foot that's in front. Okay, if you had the left, put the right. If you had the right, put the left. And all the way forward, reach forward, drop the head. Breathe, bring it all the way up. Stretch across those shoulders. You did so good. That was fun. I mean, for me, it was fun because my world and CHALEAN's world in fitness, they're completely opposite. And not meaning that we're not in fitness together, but there's kind of like this line between fitness, bodybuilding world, and then the group X world. And maybe some of you understand that, some of you may not, but I'm so blessed that because of my son Noah, who passed away, his girlfriend Casey and Sierra, CHALEAN's daughter, were very good friends. And so we were blessed to meet Sierra, and that's how CHALEAN and I were connected. So again, you know, all good and bad work together for good, right? For those who love the Lord and are called according to his purpose. And I really feel from above, Noah is orchestrating with the Lord this amazing friendship. So I'm so blessed by that. And I just thank you so much for your support and your love for all of you guys. So I'm going to come up and I'm going to go ahead and shut my video.